Hey guys, hold on, let me fix this. Okay. Hey guys, so I have been promising y'all a Q&A since September of last year, and I still have not done it. Yet today I was low-key kind of bored, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do the Q&A today because honestly I don't really have much to do. By today, I mean I'm recording this on Sunday, but this is probably not gonna go up until tomorrow or Tuesday. So you will not be seeing this on the day that it's being recorded. So, yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there for whatever reason. So, in September, I posted a video where I announced my Q&A, and I asked you guys to ask me questions down below. And I'm just gonna say it, y'all delivered. Like, I was not expecting this many questions, but I got a good number of questions. And I will be answering them today. I have my other device open to the comments of that video, actually, where I have the questions. I was too lazy to write them down in a separate document, so, yeah. Anyways, I apologize if I don't get to all of these. I'll try to get to as many as I can, but if I don't get to all of them, I'm not ignoring you. I literally just did not have time in the video to get to it. But I hope that you enjoy this and that you learn a little bit about me in this video. So these are in no particular order because I'm literally just going down the list of when I got them. So I might go from talking about my music to talking about my vision to talking about my family, talking about life goals. I don't know. It's gonna be all over the place. Anyways, let's get started. So the first question I have here is, who is your favorite singer of all time? Personally, I don't really have an answer to this. I love so many artists, and honestly, I can't really say I have a favorite singer because I love, like, literally all music in general. So that's just gonna be, like, it's like a tie between so many artists that I just don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't really know who to pick. So, yeah, I just like a lot of different music. Now, the next question is, how long have you been singing and how did you start? I've literally been singing for, like, literally as long as I could talk. I always just loved, like, humming and just making up songs. And I also, like, I don't play it well, but I play a little bit of piano. So I would always, like, make up songs on the piano and just sing along. I think the earliest video I have of me singing is from when I was like 3, but I'm not gonna play it because it's embarrassing. But just my whole life, I've been singing, and it's honestly it's really fun, and I love it. So yeah. Anyways, the next question is, if you could go anywhere for a day by yourself and do anything you wanted there, where would it be and why? Dude, I would go to Six Flags, and I would go on every single ride they had, because I love amusement parks, and I almost never get to go to them. I only get to go to one once a year, and it's not Six Flags. Like, last time I went to Six Flags was like 6 years ago. I want to go again, and I want to go on every single ride they have, and hopefully I can go completely alone, because usually when I go to amusement parks with my parents, they want to go on the rides with me, so then I can't really do a lot by myself, so yeah, but I want to go to Six Flags. Okay, the next question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? Okay, this is a hard one. So, I would like to, be able to read people's minds. I know that sounds like an invasion of privacy, but honestly, sometimes I'm just curious of, like, what people think of me. And I feel like they might be lying when they say certain things about me, although that could just be because of my low self-esteem. So I'd like to just read their minds and just see what they actually think of me. But I could also use this power to, like, catch liars, catch traitors, and just overall make the world a better place by invading people's privacy, because yeah, you see that every day. Okay, next question is, what are some changes you think could be made in schools to make students feel more accepted? What have you done, and what support have you received to help you through your education? Personally, I feel like IEPs and 504 plans need to be taken more seriously, because I'm sorry, but I have run into so many teachers who have ignored the fact that I have an IEP and that Therefore, I need to get certain accommodations. I have run into so many teachers just laughing in my face, and I have had to advocate for myself a lot, which is what a lot of my fellow disabled audience has had to do. And honestly, although I don't mind it, I feel like we shouldn't really have to fight. This should be expected of our educators, and it is a shame that we have to fight for basic resources that sighted students get all the time, that they don't have to fight for, they're just expected to get. So if sighted students are expected to get those resources, why shouldn't it be the same for blind students or other disabled students? Like, why do we have to fight for our resources and our accommodations when it just doesn't feel fair to me? And I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but it doesn't feel fair that we are being denied of an education, basically, because now there's this whole fight about our rights being taken from us, and it just doesn't feel fair. It's never felt fair ever since I was a kid, and it still doesn't feel fair to me now. Okay, so I apologize for rambling. That was one set of questions. I'm trying to scroll down to the next one, because this person asked a whole bunch at once. Okay, so next question. What is your greatest fear and why? This is gonna sound really weird, but my greatest fear is bugs with stingers. Like, I hate getting stung by bugs. So honestly, this is one of my greatest fears. I always legit run whenever I hear buzzing in the background. Like, I know it's weird, but yeah. Anyways, my next question. What is the scariest thing you have ever done? Low key, scariest thing I've ever done is ziplining. I'm terrified of heights, and I was literally up in the air, just hanging by a literal thread, trying not to fall. And I'm also really skinny, so on the way down I got stuck, and I legit just started screaming because I had no idea what was going on. So I am never doing ziplining again. It was horrifying. It's been 3 years, and I'm still traumatized by it. I never want to do it again. Okay, next question. What is the best thing you have ever done? Okay, this is a loaded one. Honestly, best thing I've ever done, I can't really think of one thing, because I feel like the best thing I could ever do is help someone, and I always try to do that a lot. So if I ever feel like I've helped a person, that's already the best thing I've ever done. It doesn't matter how little or how big. If I have been able to provide someone with a smile when they were having a hard day, if I've been able to lift someone up when they were down, that's already one of the best things I could ever do. And that's honestly why I make music, because music serves as a therapy. It served as a therapy for me, and I know it's helped a lot of other people, so personally, if I can just help someone, then my life will be fulfilled. Okay, next question. How do you feel about all the advanced technology that is coming out, and how do you feel about AI? AI has its pros and cons. Like, I am a ChatGPT lover. I use it a lot. Not for schoolwork. I use it for fun. Like, I've used it to roast people at times. But also... Sorry, that was my stupid device making noise. AI can be dangerous. I don't like that it's taking over society. I don't like that real human minds are being replaced with AI. So, honestly, yeah, it's fun to use sometimes. It's fun to play with, but just don't have it replace the human mind, because human minds can do so much that AI cannot do. So just be careful. Be careful with it. Be careful with ChatGPT and other forms of AI. Just don't use it for bad reasons. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Again, that was another set of questions, so moving on to the next one. Sorry, my device is being super slow. Let me see if it'll take me there. Okay, it skipped a whole set of questions. Let me go back. Okay, those are just the same ones. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for the delay. I don't know why I keep skipping questions. Hold on. Okay, next question. What kind of music do you like? Like I said earlier, I like all kinds of music. I can't generally say that I have a favorite. I like all genres of music. If it's music, I'll listen to it. Like, that's how much I love music. Sorry, that one was kind of short. Okay, next question. What song in your music library gets the most plays? I don't really pay attention to what I play the most, but if I have to think about a song that I'm listening to a lot right now, I really have to think about it because I listen to a lot of music. I've been listening to the Has Been Hotel soundtrack. Like, I know it's not just one song, but I've just been listening to that, like, over and over and over again. So, honestly, I think that's been getting, like, any Has Been Hotel song in my music library, I think has been getting the most plays right now, honestly. Okay, what is the craziest thing you have ever done? So this is, like, close to, like, my ziplining story, but I might make a full-length story on this. When I was 7, I went on this ride called the Zipper Ride, and I thought it was normal, but this thing flipped upside down like 57 times, and I smacked my head all over the place. So honestly, that might be one of the craziest things I've ever done. If you'd like a full-length story on my zipper experience, I will make a video on that. Just comment down below if you'd like to hear that. I owe you guys more story times, because I know y'all love that. Okay, next question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I don't know. Because I've grown up here where I live now my whole life, and I've just met a lot of amazing people here. So honestly, I think just New Jersey, where I am now. Like, I like it here. I don't want to leave here, because this has been my home, and if I ever do move somewhere else, then I don't know where I'd like to go. Anyways, next question. If you could possess one superpower, what would it be? So this is the same question that I was asked. I didn't realize it was in 2 sets until now. But since I said reading people's minds in the last one, I'm just going to say a different one. Another superpower I'd like is invisibility. Because I like scaring people, but I can never, like, actually sneak up behind them successfully. So if I were invisible, I could literally do so much damage. It would be so funny. Like, I think you probably know at this point I'm really into pranks. So honestly, it would just be fun to mess with people like that. Okay, next question. What is the nicest thing someone has ever done for you? Honestly, people have done a lot of nice things for me, but I think the nicest thing that I can think of right now, in August, for those of you who are my friends and who know me well, I was going through a really rough time. I was hanging on to life by a thread. I just felt like I had no purpose. And one of my friends made this amazing cover for me, which I still listen to whenever I feel down. She made it for me, she sent it to me, and it made me smile, and it made me just temporarily forget all my struggles, and now whenever I need something, I just go into my files and I listen to it. So, Peyton, if you're watching this, thank you so much for that. I really needed that at the time, so thank you for being there for me in that way. Next question. What is your favorite TV show? I'm trying to think. What is my favorite TV show? Because I don't really watch a lot of TV, but honestly, I think I'd have to say Julie and the Phantoms, because that was a really fun show when I watched it. It was pretty cool. Also, if you start to hear jingling in the background, it's my radiator. It's being low-key kind of loud, but I don't want to restart the video. Okay, moving on to the next set of questions. If you can say one person in your life who has been your biggest cheerleader, no matter what, who would it be and why? Okay, I know the rest of my family watching this is gonna be annoyed that I didn't say them, but I'd have to say my big sister. Like, my big sister has been there for me ever since I was little. She changed my diapers, she helped me out a lot, and she was always there for me. She helped me out when I was 12 and I got my first social media account and creeps were trying to hit on me or whatever. She has really helped me out a lot in my life, and even though we don't talk as much now, I miss seeing her, and honestly sometimes I regret not reaching out to her as much. So Lena, if you're watching this, I love you, and I miss you because I don't get to see you a lot. So yeah. Okay, moving on. So this is one of my friends who thought it would be a funny idea to make fun of me. and he left this as a comment on the video. I always watch your videos, and who are you? I don't know who I'm always watching. It always just says mysterious girl, and you have remained so mysterious for so long. I wonder who this person is. LOL, just kidding, LOL. Love this idea, keep up the great work. Can't wait to see what you do in the future. So first of all, thank you for the very sweet message. Second of all, you know who I am. But for those of you who don't, I'll tell you right now. My name is, actually I'm not going to say my name. If y'all are subscribed to the Serenity Choir channel, I've posted my Serenade and Carols performances on here. The director has said my name, and honestly, I don't feel like exposing myself. So my name is Name. I'm 16, I love to sing, I love to read, I love to write, I like to act, I like to draw. And that's a little bit about me. If you want to hear more about me, well, too bad. Anyways, yeah, that's a little bit about me. Okay. Next question. This person left this comment here. I don't remember what it says, but I like the way it starts. Hey, I've got a question for you. What's your favorite subject in school? Mine's advanced escapology. That's the class where the final bell rings and we all transform into marathon sprinters heading for the exits while trying not to get trampled. I remember reading this and I was legit just dying laughing. And yes, advanced escapology is really fun, but honestly my favorite subject in school right now is English, because I like to read and I love to write. And, you know, we do a lot of that in English, so yeah, I love my English class. Now, there is another one here. Okay, moving on. Do you have vision or are you completely blind? I do not have vision. I was actually born without eyeballs, so there is absolutely no way I could ever have vision, which is honestly kind of sad. Sometimes being completely blind sucks, but hey, it's the life I was given, and I am going to live it and appreciate it to the fullest. Even though sometimes it can be sad, it can be challenging. I love myself. I love the people being blind has brought me to, and I would never change my life for the world. And well, I just checked the comments and we have reached the end of the questions. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure I got to all of them. And if you guys want me to do another Q&A, just comment down below and I will do another one. And if you guys have any other video ideas, then comment those down below as well, and I will get to them as soon as I can. See you next time. Bye!